Just do the bit.
I'm doing it.
Jason, I don't care. Just do the bit.
I'm fucking doing it.
We don't care.
I don't need your permission to do it.
We don't care.
Just do the bit.
Just do the bit.
You sure, guys? Is that cool?
What did you have to do?
I don't know
there?
if the keys were involved in it, but just do the bit.
Oh. Okay. Keep it on the eyes.
You know what? What I want to know first,
yeah,
not the bit. I want to know where he got it.
Oh, I know where. His Dexter room.
I'm a murder boy.
I'm a murder boy. Murder boy. Can you make sure to put that toilet paper back where you found it?
Yeah. Do you like doing the intro to the show, like the intro outro theme of the show, or not?
For this season, yes.
Okay.
I think
and going forward, I don't want to do it anymore. I just didn't know if you liked it for this.
Makes sense.
I can't even fucking look at you.
Gung 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 gung.
I don't know what you're doing right now.
Oh, one of your favorite shows, Futurama. You don't know the intro to it?
One of my favorite shows.
Okay.
That's your problem.
She usta. Is this usta like ustedes?
What's the problem?
Yo, what's the problem? Yo, man. Hey, man, what's the problem?
You got problems? I got 99 of them.
Yo, man, what's the matter you?
You having problems? I
What's
feel
the
bad
matter?
for
What's
you,
the matter?
son.
What's the matter you?
What's the matter you?
Oh, wait. You want me to...
That's Bill Cartwright. What's
Bill Cartwright. Bill Cartwright sounds a lot like... Who does he sound like?
Dizzy Gillespie.
Louis Armstrong. Bill Cartwright. Or Duke Ellington in the...
I'm Duke Ellington.
Big mouth.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Do you remember this one?
Well, what I'm trying to tell you
That's Big Ange or something?
is that
No.
Jason is the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my life.
What's her name?
It's Carmela
Fettuccine.
Fettuccine.
Yeah, Fettuccine. Yeah, Fettuccine.
You know what? On New Year's Eve, we had the ball dropped. We kissed at the Moose.
Mm-hmm.
And
Your balls dropped. Finally.
The first thing I thought was, oh, I want New Year's baby.
You want New Year's what?
New Year's baby. We used to do New Year's baby.
baby.
That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh. Sickle cell anemia. That's what he's got.
Do you need a spitter? I got a spitter. It's full of wintergreen dip.
Hey, I got plenty of wintergreen right here.
Oh,
dip potato chip.
Yep. That's the one.
You know what? My favorite thing about myself is...
What's that? You have recurring bits that you know that are predictable?
No.
Oh, okay. I knew you were going to say that.
I just like what I do.
That's your favorite thing about yourself is that you like what you do? Wow.
I don't care if anybody else likes
Something
it.
to be...
You know what? I'm proud of you.
Yeah, proud of. Dustin's going to start blowing up the text. Yeah, it's the text.
Why?
I don't know. He's watching movies. Oh, Sundays are for movies. I'm like, just Sundays, huh? What? It's funny.
It is funny.
It's a funny thing.
He goes out and sees a lot of movies by himself.
Well, that's the way to do it. I mean, I prefer to watch movies. Don't you?
Oh, yeah, because nobody's asking me questions. Nobody's talking to you.
I mean, I talk to people. That's the thing. So that's why I don't do...
Is that your bit?
That's my bit, is I talk to people at movies too much.
Did you bring that chair?
I brought it because I knew he was going to bring it in anyways, and he can't fucking move, so I figured I'd help him out.
Who?
Biggie. Biggie can't move, so I helped him. I was proactive about it.
He sat in that chair?
He sits in that one because something about his back. I don't know. He's made up his mind that that's the only chair that works for him.
There's going to be a time where you're doing
body.
karaoke Biggie in his bedroom next to him while he's in his bed.
Oh, do you want to put on the street noise?
I don't know what song we're going to sing, but here we go.
Do we have to put in the street noise, right? No, we don't. You just cut the whole beginning. She used to be an actress.
She ever do anything I saw?
I think her biggest deal was she starred in a pilot.
Hey, fucking shut up! I'm trying to fucking talk to my friend. fucking honking your horn. What's a pilot?
Well, you know the show's on TV.
Hey, come on, man! This ain't fucking New York City.
Stick to the script.
Oh,
Can't do it.
I don't watch TV.
Yes, but you are aware that there's an invention called television, and on that invention they show shows.
Yeah?
Well, the way they pick those shows on TV is they make one show, and that show is called a pilot. Then they show that one show to the people who pick the shows, and on the strength of that one show, they decide if they want to make more shows. Some get accepted and become TV programs. Some don't and become nothing. She started one of the ones that became nothing.
Ah, yes. Welcome to Couch Pilots, all of my friends. It's the show that dares to fly into the unknown territory of awful television pilots of the past. My name is Jason, and by my side is my Hypnotoad. It's Captain...
Hypnotoad? What's that?
Oh, funny you should ask.
What's a bender?
What's that?
I've been down on a bender.
You've been down on a bender?
I've been down on a bender.
This is Hypnotoad.
Show them the picture.
I don't care to see a picture.
You picked today's episode, and you're asking me questions about it?
I don't know what a hypnotoad is.
This is the Hypnotoad.
Wow.
That's the Hypnotoad right
I don't
there.
have my glasses on. It's a toad.
It's right here.
Oh, my God.
Fuck me, right?
Hey, Couch Pilots, right?
Yeah.
That's a podcast.
It's 22 and a half seasons long.
10 episodes a season.
And that's where it will end.
It's looking that way.
Thank God.
10 episodes
no
a season.
time for this shit.
Yeah. He's too busy bartending now. Fuck the premise. Let's
I
talk
got my
about
mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Welcome our guest real quick, and let's talk about you being a bartender.
Hey, welcome the famous Kebmo Slice.
Jet Jackson. Oh, not the famous Jet Jackson.
Is that an old Disney Channel show?
The famous Jet Jackson. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Did he have a jetpack?
No, he was just a guy who, a black kid, and his name was Jet Jackson. And he was famous because he was in movies.
Oh, just like me?
Yeah. My life is, bro, my life is a fucking movie, bro.
What are you fucking doing? Jason.
What?
You look like you're in the band Slipknot.
Yeah, I wish. God, those guys got it made. All the money in the world, beautiful women, and making the best music? Come on.
You have
Beautiful women, more like farm animals.
Oh,
Slipknot.
yeah, high five that shit.
you have let's uncover the elephant in the room. You're wearing a Japanese I don't want diseases mask. You have poked a straw through it to drink your drink.
So I can
you know
still
the
drink.
drink.
Yeah.
So I can still have a drink.
It is a mask not unlike what people would wear at the
Welcome to the
turn
show,
of
Kevin.
Thank you for having me. It's a mask unlike what a lot of people at the turn of the century wear to cover their mouth in fear of SARS.
And what does SARS stand for, Blake?
Yeah.
SARS.
Right. Close your eyes.
Make sure your eyes are closed.
Sensual,
Correct.
arrogant,
So far, so good.
rectum, sissy.
Bing.
Why do you use the
I'm
word?
sorry, the last one was wrong. It was not it's syndrome, but you had the rest right.
God,
Yeah.
God.
I've heard.
Well, I
Blake,
thought synonym started with a C. That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah.
I've heard Blake use the word sissy in the past few months more than I've ever heard anyone use it. I don't know what that's about. A pretty good idea. I
Hashtag
think.
2020.
Yeah.
Hey,
All positive 2020.
Only positivity,
That's
baby.
right.
Sissy Boy better stuck around.
Is that a lyric from some song?
It's from a movie. Sissy Boy should have stuck around.
Hold on.
Tombstone.
Now you're talking about movies.
It must be from
Is
the
this
Stone
a
Band.
movie review podcast?
I watch all kinds of movies.
Is this a movie podcast?
I watch movies all the time, guys.
Hold on, I don't have my glasses on. Oh, is that the voice Dustin Wyckoff over there?
I watched Frozen the other day.
Oh, Frozen.
And
See.
I found out there was a Frozen 2.
Yeah, Frozen again.
It just came out. It's like 5 or 6 years later.
It's called Brrr.
My first date with my lovely wife Stephanie was Frozen.
Really?
Are we going to call her
fact.
tonight?
Up to you. I'm not going to call her. I'm not calling her.
You can't. But so you're wearing a surgical mask, and it has a straw poking out of it.
So I can have a drink.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what's so funny about it.
It's not funny. It's serious. You're sick, huh?
I'm sick. I was sick the other night when we all hung out together.
We went to the escape room.
And I sat right across from you.
Yeah. No, well, you sat right across from my girlfriend. I sat right across your wife. I kept breathing heavily on her.
You're not the first guy to do that.
They didn't tell me about it. So yeah, I'm trying to be responsible by not getting you guys sick.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I have a young person in my home.
Yeah, you don't want to.
In addition to a baby, so
yeah. You don't want to get the kids.
Are you? Do you? Oh,
the straw got stuck in the microphone cradle.
Cradle.
He made it out of
metal.
Yeah. Okay.
This episode's not going to make any sense to anybody.
Yeah. How come every time I'm on, you guys are like, let's just fuck around the whole time?
Well, we thought you'd feel more comfortable being that's the kind of show you do with Karaoke Big E.
Oh my God, that is very true. It is very true.
Your wife had a birthday, as we all do.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And then they said, I want to escape from a room, and I want 60 minutes to do it.
And I want
are the seven people to help
I want 7 people that I don't like that my husband likes to do it with us.
I
guess she doesn't like. I guess she doesn't like me, but I do like me. Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's call her up. I bet she doesn't.
It's one of those rare things where we will get together outside of podcasting, but it's always at your house for some reason, and never anywhere else.
And it's always just the boys too. I figure.
In the middle of our street, our house.
Something tells me that's something.
With my 2 left.
But you're right, Kevin. It's usually just the boys.
Yeah, and for her birthday, she said escape room, and I said, okay, well, she's like, well, we don't really have any friends, you know.
What the fuck, her?
Well, I'm saying that because she said I don't have any friends. She speaking as her. She doesn't think she has many friends, but
I'm her friend.
I know, so I said, well, I mean, we can have the pod boys,
friend, but she doesn't like me.
Yeah, we can have the pod boys, but then also the wives.
Yeah.
Where are the wives? Where are the wives? That's a Vine reference. You guys got that?
I love Vine.
I love TikTok.
It's a good TikTok. So I said, why don't we get the significant others along with the pod boys? And she said, okay.
So we did that, and that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
We escaped.
We escaped with 10 minutes to go.
Yes, 11 and change.
We went to it was called the morgue. It was like we had to be in a morgue,
and it was the hardest one on the website. It was the hardest one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And me and my wife did nothing to help.
Contribute almost nothing.
I disagree.
I agree with him.
I like how afterwards you could tell that Blake was visibly bummed about how he didn't solve anything. It's like there's 8 people crammed in this tiny fucking room.
I told you guys when we walked in there, I pointed at the picture and said, this is the guy that did it.
You opened the door.
You
get on the floor.
Everybody do that.
Morgue de sword.
Morgue de sword. Sound like the goddamn Swedish chef from the Muppets.
Morgue de sword. That guy's he just retired.
You pressed the who did?
Who did?
Mort Gasol.
Oh, did he retire?
Yeah, Mark Gasol's brother.
Oh,
yeah, for the NBA. Played for the Bulls for a little bit.
You pressed the
I
buttons.
played with him back in the day.
Who's that?
He was great. I'm Bill Cartwright.
Oh my God,
I
Bill
got 3
Cartwright.
rings.
Welcome to the show, Bill Cartwright.
Hey.
Tell us about your rings and what you do with them.
Bill Cartwright was very skinny. It's very weird that you made him fat.
I'm Bill Cartwright. Hey guys.
Raj and rerun. What's happening? So you sound like
what's happening, man?
You sound like Raj.
Well, are you okay?
I'm sick.
He's sick. Christ's sake, he's sick, buddy.
What do you want from me? I'm here still. All right. I'm giving you 85%.
Wow,
That's all you can ask for, really.
That's 45% more than me.
Yeah.
You got those shades? Can I have those shades, please?
Give him some shades to wear. He's burning up. Do you want to turn? Let's just turn off the lights.
No.
Yeah,
no.
let's turn off the lights.
Because then if you turn off the lights, I glow.
Yeah.
To the extreme. Rock a mic like a can opener. No,
Can
I
opener?
no.
Vandal.
It's
a vandal.
No, he said rock
Candle.
a mic like a can
Candle.
opener.
Can opener. That's the words. What do you guess? All right, I do a karaoke podcast. Okay, I know the words.
If they're in front of you on a screen.
And if they're in front of me on a screen.
Or on your phone.
Yeah. When I'm driving.
I've seen this thing happen before.
It's unsafe.
I had fun at the escape room.
Oh, we had a good time.
It was a good time, definitely.
When, afterwards, after dinner, we had dinner too.
Yep.
And we were driving back to the Moose.
Yep.
And I said, "What do you think, Molly?" She goes,
He's okay.
"Are you good?"
Yeah, good.
He's
Right.
sick.
I said, "What? Did you have a good time?" She goes, "I had fun." She goes, "But I felt like I didn't do anything." She goes, "I found myself just standing there a lot."
Yeah. Well, that's,
I don't know how many times I told her to get the fuck out of my way.
You know what? And I've said that too before.
I don't.
When
I don't
I'm
like to
jerking
say
off,
this,
I'm like, "Get out of the way!
you're blocking the computer screen.
you're blocking my cock.
You're blocking
Your
my
cock
phone."
I'm not covering my cack in the locker room.
It was fun, and one of the things that she was excited about, like what you said, is it was the podcast bros.
Yep.
But we were all with our significant others, which
Correct.
we've never done that.
No.
And what I found very pleasant was that, ironically, when the picture was taken, we all had the same outfits on.
Except for I had the splash of color with my red slacks.
Well, but still.
I was wearing a vermilion sweater.
But it looks dark. It looks dark.
Vermilion.
Just like you.
You're a vermillionaire?
No, I'm dark like me.
Body's like a millionaire.
Is that Daniel Powder again?
Powder my nose.
Love that guy.
Bitch.
That's John Mayer. A little throwback to last week. It was John Mayer.
I love last week.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
Last
doing
week
this
tonight.
escape room and then eating. You guys went to the Bearded Owl. Did anything fun happen there? Because I had to leave because I was sick.
Nah, it was just we hung out with Josh and Shelby for a little bit.
I did not want to go to the Bearded Owl.
But you went to the Moose afterwards.
I did not want to go to the Bearded Owl because I knew what condition was coming for my wife. She had 2 stouts, which she never drinks 2 stouts.
Yeah.
And I knew what was coming, and she was like, "Let's go to the Bearded Owl." And I was like, "Kevin and Stephanie want some time alone." She's like, "No,
not
they
necessarily
they want us
true.
there." And I was like, "Okay." And so we went, and we had one drink, and
But Dustin went too, and Brianna, right?
No, they went.
Oh, they didn't go.
yeah,
they had
they're driving.
they had to go watch a movie.
Yeah. Let's make fun of Dustin for being a cultured person. Oh, you watch movies, huh? Fuck you.
Fuck you, movie!
Oh, do you like something? Fuck you.
Only positivity.
Right.
2020.
Yep.
So, and so then she had 2 stouts and a craft beer, and I knew what was going to happen. And
You get head on the way home. High five that shit.
No, she was driving. That would be dangerous. And so we went to the Moose, and we were hanging out, and we were having a good time at the Moose. And we came home, and the next morning we had to bowl because it was bowling day.
Yeah, it's bowling day. Yep.
And she was like, my head is fucking pounding. And she goes, "I didn't do any shots." That was the first. I didn't do any shots. I was like, you had 2 stouts and a craft beer.
Those dark beers will get you.
So we went to bowl, and she bowled pretty good considering she had a hangover.
Good.
Afterwards, I was like, "I'm taking you home."
Yeah.
Took her home. I was bringing the bowling balls in. By the time I had all 3 sets of bowling balls in, she was already in her pajamas. I said, "Go to bed."
Yeah.
She went to bed. I went to the Moose to watch some football.
Yeah.
I got home at 6:30, and she still was like, "My fucking head is killing me."
Why did you go to the Moose after the Bearded Owl if you didn't want to go to the Bearded Owl in the first place?
I don't feel comfortable there.
At Bearded Owl?
I don't know why.
No, it's nothing against the people. It's nothing.
Sounds like it's exactly.
No, it's nothing against
Yeah,
people.
we didn't say, is it against the people? You brought that up.
Yeah.
You're the one who said it was against. It's not against the people.
It's
Making
not
me
the
think
atmosphere
exactly
of the
that.
people. I knew what was happening, and I wanted to bring
You
her.
keep saying that.
I wanted to rope. I wanted to rope her back in. I
So-
wanted to rope her back in.
You said you're uncomfortable at Bearded Owl, but then you said after
drove
that
home.
it had nothing to do with the Bearded Owl. So are you uncomfortable there, or are you not uncomfortable there?
I don't like the beer.
You don't like their beer?
It's okay to say I'm not an owner.
I am a
I don't
part
make
owner,
it.
and I wish you would be honest with me.
I don't like their beer.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
That's it.
Why do you still have that on in the straw?
Well, the straw is the confusing
that's
part.
the part that bothers
Maybe
me.
I want to get a drink, and maybe I don't want to have to foot it through the hole each time.
Two
He
of the-
doesn't have to foot it through the hole each
Okay.
time, okay?
All right, so one of the things I want to say right off the bat, as Jason is getting a drink, is
It's the hole's gone.
I'm trying to tell you the story about why we're doing Futurama.
Yes.
Originally, I had wanted to do the pilot episode of the show called
Show called
Alice.
Alice. Yes.
And I thought, oh, that'd be easy to find on the internet, and it wasn't.
So then you ended up doing Rugrats.
So I ended up doing Rugrats.
Okay, and so you had, let's say, 4 weeks to come up with another one.
Right.
But you said, no, I want to do Alice.
No, we can still do Alice.
No, we can't. I'm not paying $1.99. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
So
I know a patron that just so happens to give you that.
I was talking to my friend Dee Dee from Australia, who she's on fire right now.
She's on fire. Oh no, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's a bad
Never mind. Whoops,
So-
I took it as the wrong way. Yeah.
So and she's like, on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day? No, New Year's Eve. New Year's Day.
It's a different day there than it
right.
is here.
That's why it's
so.
confusing to me.
Yeah.
So we're
Around the New Year area of
right.
the calendar.
We're FaceTiming each other video wise, and she has an Australian beer, and I have a American
Miller Lite.
beer, and we connected as always. We had a beer together halfway across the world to ring in the New Year.
There you go.
And she's like, I love kayfabe Chemo Slice. I love Matt.
Well, I thank you for that. Thank
And
you, Dee
she
Dee.
I
goes,
love Jason.
I love. No, she didn't say anything about you loving you.
Nothing at all?
No. And she says,
I think she loves it when you scream. I think she loves that.
I might do it later.
all right, you're sick right now. So.
Yeah.
It'll be a good scream.
But then she goes, and we were talking, and she says, I love Futurama. And I was like, well, I fucked up Alice. Why not give this woman, who right now is surrounded by fires, koala bears are running for their lives.
Not unlike the Johnny Cash song Ring of Fire.
Kangaroos running for their lives.
They hop.
Drop bears running for their lives.
They drop.
Yeah.
And then today, per recording, she said, hey, just to let you know, there's a cyclone coming. It's on the northwest.
Cyclone!
Party like a cyclone.
On the northwest side of Australia, there's a cyclone.
All night
And
long.
what do we do as Americans when there's a hurricane coming? We name
Drop.
Name
Name it.
What is the name of the cyclone that is hitting Australia right now?
Didgeridoo.
I'm going to say...
Didgeridoo.
Do you say cyclone and then the name?
Yes.
Cyclone by Baby Bash. Baby Bash.
That's good. It's Baby Bash, isn't it?
Cyclone Blake.
No way. Balake. There's a Blake
Carrington?
Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake. The guy's last name is Blake.
Ugh.
They were a tag team in NXT about
Tag
6 years
team
ago.
back again. Check for the record. Let's begin. Party on. Party people that hear some noise. DC's in the house. Just jump full. There's a party over here.
Oh.
There's a party over there. There's a party everywhere. God damn it.
So, you guys invited me on to talk about what my favorite pilots that you guys watched in 2019 was, right?
Right. What's the
Yeah.
first? What's the fifth one?
So I have them in no particular order, but I do have a top five.
We need an order though.
Okay, I'll rank them in order. Dog Police was December 2018, so unfortunately it does not qualify for best in 2019. We're gonna go with number one. No. Let's start from five. 5, Uber Mansion. Awesome. You can turn it up again. Number 4, Carlton, Your Doorman. Woo! Number 3, Beans of Boston.
Oh, yeah!
Number 2, So Here's What Happened.
Nice.
That's that Rashida Jones joint. And number 1, Blit. Those are my top 5.
Yeah!
My top 5 pilots.
Those are just like the pilot episodes you liked, or like your favorite episode of Couch Pilots?
Not my favorite episode of Couch Pilots. Favorite
right.
pilots that because I watch.
You watch them all.
Yeah.
Most. What was your favorite episode of Couch Pilots as a conglomerate in 2019?
Yeah, like our conglomeracy.
I liked the Wings, all of it.
Yeah.
All the 3-part. 4 was it 3 or 4 parts?
The 200th episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
200th
yeah.
episode.
It was
That was my
4?
favorite one. I think it was 4. I think it was 4.
I think
'cause
it was 3.
Step on the floor.
yeah.
I think it was 1 week, and then the second week you released 2 at once. I think
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah. I liked that Couch Pilots.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always nice to be a fan.
Thank you.
Also, the Sammy Davis Jr. one was really good too.
Oh yeah,
You Devil?
Hellboy.
Yeah,
Hellboy.
No, it was
Hellman?
Devil.
Devil May Care.
No, something.
Devil Wears Prada.
Poor Devil.
Yeah.
Poor
He's
Devil.
right.
Poor Devil.
I thought it was Devil Wears Prada.
Devil
That's a
Wears,
band.
Devil Wears Product.
That's a man. That's a man.
Mary Kay?
That's right. Sammy Davis Jr. as Mary Kay in The Devil Wears Product.
Yeah, see? I'm Sammy Davis Jr., see? You know, my name was almost Samuel when I was born.
Yeah.
He passed away a few days before I was born. And so they were going to name me Sammy, but then my dad was like, that's fucking... People are going to think that we named him after Sammy Davis Jr.
You think people really would, like, remember when he died?
Oh, well, like, they would announce the birth of me, and it's, oh, Sammy, you know, and, Sammy Davis Jr. just died, so therefore, that's what I was
What's he
thinking.
doing?
I got a voicemail.
He's got a
All right,
voicemail.
let's hear it.
What is that? You're not going to leave it for fan feedback? I think you should do it for fan feedback.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to do it. He doesn't know how the show works. Just go through the segments and then play it at fan feedback. You're not pointing it at the microphone anyways. You got to turn it all the way up.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, wait. Okay.
You know where the speaker is on that by now, right?
You're playing it still.
It's still going.
You're still playing it. Yeah. And you got to point it at the front of the microphone, not at the side top where there's no input there.
I think I ate part of this mask. I think it's in my mouth.
Ugh.
Hey, Kevin, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I had you.
How was it?
I had you about a fortnight ago. It was great.
2 weeks ago?
A fortnight?
Isn't it a fortnight 2 weeks ago? It's 2 weeks.
Where's our intern that can look this up?
Hey, Google, how long is a fortnight?
Make sure to turn it down.
It's coming from the one over
He's
there.
got a Google Pod.
Yeah, it's coming from the one over there. Oh, he's got the Australian voice. Man, he does have the hots for duty, I guess. Okay.
Hey, when you got it, you got it.
Do you guys? Do we already talk about how I solved the escape room?
We didn't talk about how you solved it, but you definitely
Yeah,
did.
you definitely did.
You were the last clue.
You were the Mohican.
Well, I mean, if we're splitting hairs here, I figured out that there was a phone number, and that was the last.
That's because when it opened, Molly ran away scared, and then everyone swarmed that room.
Yep.
Molly goes, I got scared, and I ran to get Brianna. I was like, what? Why?
It was scary. That door opened very abruptly.
It's
I didn't
cool.
expect that at all.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But the only reason I knew that was there is because you pointed out that target earlier.
At the very beginning, yeah.
Namaste.
There's your contribution. I would
Now you're going to stay?
No,
about time.
I had two contributions.
Now I'm going to stay.
One was the BBs, and two was the picture.
Oh, did the BBs come into play at all?
Well, yeah, because it was a shotgun
Yeah.
shelled as BBs. The picture was him next to a target.
At a target. So, yeah, that.
But that didn't help solve any. Like that didn't get us further, did it?
Well,
or?
the whole thing is you got to solve the clues, but our
Blue's Clues?
actual goal is to solve the murder. Solving the murder solving her death. It was ruled a suicide. We were trying to prove that it was suspicious, and she was not. She didn't kill herself, but she was killed.
So what are we saying, that he killed her with a shotgun to use her to like get
to
her
sell her organs, and
To
because she was
zip up her chest.
she was way too
put a
bloody.
purse in it.
She was way too bloody to have committed suicide.
Was that corpse hot, guys?
I almost wanted to fuck it, except I didn't like the panties, the gray panties. I didn't like them.
Kind of looked like Uncle Fester
Oh yeah.
with jumblies.
But like Uncle Fester was hot though, right?
Uncle Fester could get it.
Yeah, he could, I just wanted to pour oil all over Uncle Fester and just roll around with him.
Tell me you wouldn't lube up and fuck those titties on Uncle Fester.
One of the weird, one of the,
Yeah.
one of the weirdest
I'd be a
things.
Fester molester all day. I tell you what, buddy.
One of the weirdest things about that escape room
Yes.
was that her chest had a zipper,
a zipper, yes.
and then it was like chained.
She looked like she was dressed like Demolition from the 80s.
Here comes the axe,
Here comes the smash.
the
Yeah.
demolition,
Yeah.
a walking disaster. And when you finally you had the code to open up to get into the morgue.
Yeah.
And we
You
got in
press
there.
the buttons.
You
Thank
did
you.
press the buttons.
Thank you. And the women were the first people to pull off the sheet, right?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
they
Rachel had zero fear in that.
Right.
thing. I was kind of
And
spooked.
I saw that, and I
she
was
just-
like, "This is an S&M thing, right?" I was like, "This is an S&M thing." I was excited.
Yeah.
And I, found
I
out
may
what
be mad, but I'm perfectly good at it.
Yep.
I don't-
S&M.
Yeah. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck
Cool.
yeah.
I wasn't sure.
What am I? A
Reject.
retweet? What am I? A retweet? Dee Dee, I hope you're doing okay. We're thinking about you.
Definitely, yes.
Cyclone Blake is in his house.
I donated some money to some relief efforts
Nice.
to feel good about it.
Humble
So
brag.
hopefully you'll see some of that, Dee Dee. Really.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captains have turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
So normally we talk about TV shows that didn't make it. This season we're talking about ones that did make it, ones that we love, and apparently this specific one is one that Dee Dee loves.
Yeah.
And I will say this: this is one that I love too.
Yeah, this is the Captain's Challenge, season 22. What we're doing is each of us picked 5 pilots that made it to series and were successful, and what we're doing is
Here's the challenge part. Good God.
we're tracking the downloads to find out who is the best of the captains.
And I mean, it's me. I'm the best.
Well, right now,
This is your episode, correct, Blake?
This is Blake's pick.
I'm just making sure.
I'm just trying to.
You didn't specify that. Okay, Jason did this episode and this, and whoever has the most downloads on it. You didn't say this is my episode, which I'm gonna say I'm commending you and saying good choice having me on. You fucking get your numbers up, okay, buddy? Because I'm on.
I had you on because Dee liked you and Matt wasn't available.
I'm a fucking star. I know that's a fact, but I'm a star. I'm a star. See,
So, as everybody knows,
What is that? Are you smoking? What is that?
Mickey Rooney. You never saw that?
Mickey Rooney?
Dana Carvey's Mickey Rooney
yeah.
impression.
I was to be a big star. I was the biggest star in the world.
can we move along?
Yeah,
now?
go ahead.
All right.
All right, Bill.
So obviously we record ahead of time. Things are delayed a little bit. Episode 1, which was Saturday Night Live, that's like a softball. Mm-hmm. And I had.
What does that mean? It's a softball.
Well, if we're gonna do pilot episodes of shows that made it and were successful, that'd be the first one you pick.
Oh yeah, so I'm dumb because I chose winners.
Dum da dum dum dum. I took risks.
Let's see
Now-
how that works for you.
You're saying this show is called Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
That's a complete contradiction of itself.
Make
isn't it?
any sense at
And
all?
episode 2, which was Rugrats, as of right now, per recording,
Yes.
the stats are Jason is ahead by 3 downloads.
Okay.
So we've got a total of like 23 downloads between all these episodes.
Those are the 2 that are head to head right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the numbers.
Good to know.
The numbers are bad. Is basically what he's saying. The numbers are very bad.
Well, he said 3. He didn't say, you know.
Well, but
He didn't add the comma 0 zeros on
you're up by 3, and then
percent.
you're up by 3%, and then you have David Letterman again, softball, and so
Now, are you saying that softballs are easier to hit because you're a man that is sexist?
Cisgendered male.
no,
Are you a sexist man saying that
No, I'm saying-
women hitting softballs is easier than hitting a baseball?
I'm saying that Jason picked pilots that he knew would get traction
And that I loved.
in the numbers. You love The Sopranos, really?
I love The Sopranos over here.
I like the Sopranos prawn knockoff, the Sopranos.
Ooh, I'd watch that.
You ever watch that?
Where Big Pussy really is a giant pussy. Yeah.
Hey, it's not cool to say big pussy.
That was the- that was the-
Big pussy, big pussy, big pussy. Oh yeah, big pussy. You guys never played the game Big Booty before? You never played Big Booty? Are you serious?
No, no one's ever heard of that.
It's like a camp game.
It's a camp game?
Yeah, Big Booty. Big booty, big booty, big booty.
No. What happens at the end?
So there's a winner and a loser.
What do they do?
Fuck. A church camp.
You guys never had that camp game when you were little where you fuck at the end?
And there's a winner and a loser?
Hey, everyone wins when you be fucking.
Hey.
What's next on
How
the
long are you going
on
to
the
do this?
docket?
How
Yeah.
long are you going to do this?
Do you want me to take this off?
I think you should.
It'd be more comfortable for you, definitely.
What if I just do it like this the rest of the show?
So you look like, whoa, what's the guy's name from Star Trek?
Geordie LaForge?
Data? No. Data's just the
Geordie
the
LaForge.
clammy guy. No, I'm thinking of the guy with the thing.
Geordie LaForge.
Gambit?
No, Cyclops.
Cyclops. That's Gambit's the card guy.
Or I look like Leela from Futurama.
How do you put out a Kotex fire?
It put a little tamp on it.
Tamp on it.
Yeah.
Wow,
Thanks, asshole.
That's a good joke.
Fuck you, right?
Hey, get
He answered your
yeah,
question.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the asshole.
How do you stop a fire? Stop, drop, and roll, asshole.
Today we
Don't
discussed-
make a joke out of
Why-
a bush fire, okay?
Why is we have K Vabe Chemo Slice here, world renowned DJ,
Yes.
and he's in
PYO Fridays, baby.
he's in my house, right? And he's fucking shit on me the whole time.
Blake, it's the name of the game.
So I'm the donkey in this podcast.
Donkey? What does that even mean, the donkey?
Means you're fucking me.
What? Are donkeys notoriously fucked?
You know what? I think they are because they're JRH
JRH.
They are just the right height, no bucket required.
Wow.
You know what's going to happen? I'm just going to tell you.
This guy fucked horses and he was talking about that.
I'm just telling you guys right now that with our file size for the last 2 weeks, I don't know if we're going to get this episode in January like we're supposed to.
Well, I always ask if I should delete the files that Karaoke Big E has after I'm done taking
No, I'm talking
them
about
off.
Libsyn. I'm talking about Libsyn upload files.
Well, you don't have to do that. You know, you can do it for free.
What's a Libsyn?
No,
Well,
I
what
have
Libsyn
no.
is,
I want to
it's
pay for.
podcast service.
I want to pay for misery that I see the download numbers. I want to pay to be miserable. That's what you're telling me when you say that.
So you're not paying to lie to yourself.
No,
You're not paying
Yeah?
to lie to yourself.
No, I'm not paying because I don't want to pay to do something that's free to listen to. It's a smart thing. I'm telling you. I'll do it. I'll do it for free.
He's a masochist, you know it.
I know it. That's what I'm saying.
Eli just texted me and said I'm taking a shot.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
That's fucking weird, right?
Today we discussed the pilot. Does he do that every time he takes a shower?
No.
He just wants to let you know I did that kind of shit. I would always say, "Hey, I'm going to the bathroom." When my dad was in the basement, I would go downstairs.
Hey,
and
I
say,
got a boner.
I literally would
Don't
say,
come in the bedroom.
I don't know. It was weird. Hey, I'm going to the bathroom. Okay. It was always
Do you guys
that.
ever announce you're going to the bathroom and then ask if anyone needs anything?
No, that's good.
I do that a lot.
That's great.
I'm going to the bathroom. Do you need anything?
Yeah, that's great.
Is that a joke?
It's supposed to be.
Do you find it funny?
I thought it was funny.
Oh, because you did that Saturday night at
You did say
Kelleher's.
that. You did say that. Yeah, I forgot
You
about
did.
That's why I'm saying it. That's what I'm saying it.
And
funny. I forgot about that.
your female companion looked at you and said, "No, I didn't need anything last time."
I always
No,
ask,
that's
though.
good. That's
I
good.
always
Yeah.
ask.
That's kind of like whenever I'm throwing a dip in my mouth. Hey, does anybody want some? Fuck no. Nobody wants that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Today we discussed the pilot episode of Futurama from the year of our Lord 1900 plus 99. Now that was a great year.
It was a good year for the Roses.
Tonight we're going to party.
Yep. Prince is dead.
2000 party over.
Whoops.
It's out of time. The thing I remember whenever somebody says 1999,
Here, let's hear it.
Yeah.
I think of Y2K,
Sure.
right? When the bell drops and all of a sudden the computers all go to 2000, everything's going to blow up.
Love that bell
It'd be
drop.
mayhem.
It's a crazy bell drop.
It was Trish the Dish. We were at Jimmy's Bar on Farmington Road.
I know that.
With
bar.
my mom and,
The
my
stepdad,
stepdad.
and he called your mom
A whore.
And you said, "Don't call my mama a whore."
And I let him do it.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
funny.
yeah. So
That's funny.
Classic.
1999. Wow. Yeah. I was,
but think about it right now, like we're 20 years past that.
Sure.
Correct, yeah.
Sure.
That was a big thing. There were people that were. I mean, there was a lot of people that were freaked out.
My grandpa killed himself for that.
Well, you know what? If he would have been a
R.I.P..
he was a computer engineer.
R.I.P.
and
PPAP.
he-
I know what a PPAP is.
A PPAP machine.
That's right.
PPAP machine.
That's right. He couldn't sleep without it, so he killed himself.
So 1999 is when it came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was 9 years old.
Oh, you nice. Now you're old.
I was 18.
18 life to go.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep.
Jesus, I was probably 24 at the time.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
24-year-old saying, "Hey, Mom, want to hang out New Year's Eve." Right?
That was weird.
Is that right or not?
No, it's right.
Is that supposed to be funny?
No, it wasn't funny. It
that a
was,
joke?
It's the truth.
Are you a funny joke machine?
I'm a funny
What are you,
joke
some
machine.
sort of funny joke machine?
Hey, when I was banging the shit out of her that night, I thought
Your
it was
mom?
a good joke.
We were just talking about your mom now, and you said her. Don't throw. Don't.
They're very expensive. Otherwise, I would throw them, but they're very expensive.
They are expensive.
Ooh, expensive.
Microphone.
Ha ha. Let's go back to 1999.
In our minds.
And to do so, we'll talk about things that happened that year so we can get in the proper mind frame to judge Futurama, in which the time it was released.
Sure.
Correct.
January 1st, the euro currency is introduced. Do you guys think we should have not just a euro currency, but a world currency?
I think that would make sense. It's kind of like Bitcoin, what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Something like that, cryptocurrency.
And
Kind
still-
of the way of the future, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just one currency to end them all. You know what? One language. You know what? Even
American.
One skin color to end them all.
I'd take that.
That's great. I love that.
So, some kind of like
Lavender.
Chicken sandwich.
Lavender.
the euro is like kind of like this master currency. What if we had this like master race of people or something? You know, just one race to end them all. What do you guys think about that?
I think that sounds like a
Kind of like a end solution or some kind of like
Bill
final.
Nye was talking about that recently.
The scienceman,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, the
The
science.
problem is,
Bill
that
Nye.
I think it's been tried before and it didn't work. So
I
would be
bet I could
I
do
don't.
it.
Yeah, I don't think it.
If
Yeah,
I-
you could probably do it.
If I got the right scientists together to like kind of do some experiments and then commit a genocide, I bet I could do it.
Probably.
You know what? I believe in you.
Hey, thanks. My dead grandpa didn't believe in me. January 4th, former professional wrestler Jesse Ventura. What the fuck did you just say?
The body.
Hold on. What the fuck did you just say? What did you say?
I was gonna say something about you being inadequate. It's fine.
About how so?
After he moved on?
Because my grandpa? You think my grandpa killed himself because I'm inadequate?
Yes, for sure. That would be the reason why I would do it.
That's actually what he put in his note.
It
Yes,
is.
his final words were, "Jason's inadequate.
Is inadequate.
Fuck me."
Exclamation point, bullet.
Hashtag the end.
Exclamation point. Bullet.
You guys want to hear about Jesse Ventura?
Oh,
The body.
The body.
The mind and the soul.
www.whitehouse.gov/truth.
The government has aliens.
I have documents.
Just how far down the rabbit hole do you want to go? Ackerman. The Illuminati is controlling everything.
I saw him do that live.
Yeah, the Enigma Force 5.
The Enigma Force 5, me and Huell Hauser.
I didn't see him do it live. That's too bad.
You didn't see, oh, yeah, I saw it at Bonnaroo 2012, 2013.
Comedy Bang Bang did I was at Bonnaroo?
Yep.
That's so fucking
It was
weird.
crazy.
That's weird.
It was very, very weird.
Rich people went to that.
Anyway, he was sworn in as the governor of which state?
Minnesota.
No,
right.
excuse me. It's Minnesota.
I think that's right.
What, Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Oh, his accent. Okay. No, you
Are
were
you putting
right.
like
Thanks.
a glottal stop in there?
You know, Kevin, this is my show, right? You
No,
know that, right?
He was doing an accent. He was right.
You know,
I
you can sure dish it, but you can't take it, right?
I created this whole thing, right? Like, I did everything involved in starting this. The only difference is it was called The Golden Girls. But other than that...
Is this a peek behind the curtain? Was it just going to be watching the Golden Girls?
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And he's
Is that really what it was
He's
gonna
like,
be?
I don't like that fag show.
What? First of all, I don't say fag or Chinaman or retard anymore. I don't say any of that stuff.
You know
Especially
what?
in 2020.
Namaste to you.
And what it was, basically, podcasting wasn't even a part of it. Blake just said, "Will you come watch the Golden Girls with me?" And I said, "That's
okay.
like the faggiest, most retarded Chinaman thing I could ever think of." And absolutely not will I do that. He says, "What if we turn it into a podcast and then you get to choose and do all the work?" And I said, "Okay."
You know what? And I've loved him ever since.
That's a great show. It's a
I didn't
great
like
show.
him before.
Do you guys think
though.
that all governors should be former professional wrestlers?
For sure.
Who's your favorite professional wrestler all time? All right, too long.
Sting.
You. Okay, what state would Sting govern?
Okay, Chad Clayton.
Is he Sting? I remember we are blood
he has
brothers.
a
with that.
boner for-
Yeah, we are blood brothers in that. Yeah. He would be the governor of probably. I don't want to say Florida. Alabama.
Okay.
Steve Borden. I think he's from.
Of Board and Milk.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think he's from the eastern part of the country. I don't know.
Who did you come up with your favorite professional?
You're going to laugh.
Super
Well,
fun,
Do
Jimmy
you,
Snuka.
do you promise not to laugh? If I
Oh,
say
I was going to laugh really hard exaggerating, but now I won't laugh. No, I promise not to.
my favorite wrestler ever is
Sue, tell me, Baron Corbin?
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
Is my favorite wrestler.
It's good in the ring.
And what state would he govern?
Mississippi.
He's from Kansas City, so probably Kansas, right?
Mississippi, motherfucker.
Is he? I don't know if he's. I think he's from Kansas City, Missouri, though. Which is, I mean, whatever. They're the same
Mississippi,
thing.
motherfucker.
He probably would do Mississippi, though.
Oh, he would. Oh, he would so do Mississippi.
Beavis and Butthead do Mississippi.
I vote Jimmy Fly Super Snuka as the president of Hawaii.
He killed a man, you know.
Yeah, then he promptly died before he went to jail.
That's what.
And his daughter is thriving.
He's like, well, better die.
It's a good time to die. I killed somebody.
January 7th, President Bill Clinton's impeachment trial in the U.S. Senate after the House voted to impeach him for lying about his affair with Monica Lewinsky.
The blue dress, right?
Yeah, he came on it.
Why would you do that?
If
Come on.
you
Come
swallow
in her mouth.
Yeah, I'll
Come
say,
in her mouth.
You swallow the
or her
president's
eye,
seed, right?
Or her hair.
Yeah.
Don't do it on the dress.
God, if Bill Clinton got caught, shoving a cigar in some girl's pussy hole and then fucking her mouth hole, like they would have decapitated JFK, right? Like that guy was a fucking.
Yeah, he was a playboy.
So why? What's? I mean, like.
I don't know. It's weird. That was the first step in
JFK was blown
cancel
away.
culture.
Is that Billy Joel? Is that Billy Joel?
Is that just a? Wait, hold on. Is that just like a regular joke? Is that from something, or is that just like an old timey
Billy
joke?
Joel. Isn't that right? We didn't start the fire.
JFK was blown away. Is that what he says?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Blake doesn't even know.
I don't know where that came from. Do you know Beethoven was deaf?
Huh?
Can't do it.
Sharp as a tack. He's still here with us, folks.
Why did we choose to watch the pilot?
I don't care if
episode
I
of
don't care if
Futurama?
you're at a 9. You're sharp as a tack with that.
Thank you, sir.
We chose to watch Futurama.
Hold on,
because...
I'll give you some music.
Okay. Is this the one with Big E in it? Oh, okay. We chose to watch Futurama, the pilot episode of Futurama, because it had more than one episode and went to series. It was free for us to watch on the internet. It was on the internet.
Is that it?
I believe so. Free for us. That's an asterisk.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's plenty for me. I don't
Yeah.
care. So where can you find the entire episode of Futurama to watch for your dumb self? You can do so by subscribing to Couch Pilots on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or your favorite podcast app of choice, and then simply click on one of our classically blue links in our show notes, or log on to Hulu, and you know what to do, tube.
Just use punctuation.
You did? It was a...
It's a semicolon. It's a small pause. It doesn't warrant a breath.
Take a big pause.
No, a semicolon does not warrant a breath.
Take 2 semicolons and a microphone.
Hey, a bear walks into a bar. He says, I'll have a rum
Chata.
and Coke. Bartender says, what's with the long pause? He goes, I'm a fucking bear!
Not bad.
That's good.
It's not bad.
More fun.
Summary of the pilot. A down on his luck pizza delivery guy is accidentally frozen on New Year's Eve 1999 and wakes up in 2999.
In the year 2000. No, dude, fucking do it.
2000.
I hate this fucking
In the
guy.
year 2000.
In the year 2000.
It's the yellow, I think.
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
Hey, yo, bitches, it's the year 2000, motherfucker.
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
Hey, yo. This motherfucking bit is old as shit. In the year 2000.
2000.
In the year 2000.
Oh no, that's not good.
All right, well, fuck you guys.
It was weird with the echo.
That was the bit.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
Do you guys remember that bit?
Why fuck you guys? Just fuck me.
Do you guys remember that thing from Conan in the year 2000?
You fuck on me?
Conan.
I fuck on you.
Conant.
Conant?
That's what me and my brother call it. Conant. Yeah,
Well,
that was
wife-
great. It was Andy Richter and your wife. Go ahead. You were gonna say my wife something. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was biggie in your bit.
No, it's okay. You can biggie on me.
You don't big on me.
Interesting facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Interesting Facts. Go ahead and cough over me. This is the part of the show that Jason has scoured the fucking internet to find facts about this show that you would not know. And guess what? I know two that he doesn't know. Let's get it on. Don't taint anybody's experience. Conrad rule. Let's do it.
Would you like me to fashion a spittoon out of one of those empty?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
And someone's going to cut their
can-
finger, and then
No,
I'll...
no, it's actually smooth.
I don't want
okay,
it. I don't want it. Whatever you're offering, I don't want it. I'm going to have to owe you something later physically. I don't want it. Release date for the pilot episode of Futurama was March 28th, 1999.
That was only 12 days after my birthday.
Happy
It was
birthday to you.
the Ides.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Bender takes Friday a hide.
Lapping down on a bender. I have. Check out 357 String Band. I was down on a bender. So
It sounds delightful. Based on what I heard you just do, I would buy it.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
Download it right now.
Bender takes
You're gonna
Friday to
download
hide
the
inside
audio
the
to
Shut Up
MP3?
the Head Museum, saying it's free on Tuesdays. December 31st, 2,999, in fact, will be a Tuesday.
Wow.
See you next Tuesday.
So the writing was accurate. Wow, great job. Hold on, wait a minute. I want to make this. The show is accurate. Way to go, guys, making a cartoon.
When Leela
I
is
like cartoons.
You like cartoons? Only pornos for pyros.
Hentai. Leela.
yeah.
Stitch?
What'd you just say?
I think I said Lilo on accident, and Blake said in Stitch. And now he's in Stitches. For all intents and purposes.
I'm gonna learn how to do what you do, and eventually, we're just gonna edit all this out.
Streamline.
When Leela is working as an agent for the employment assignment people, her ID is 1BDI, which is 1BDI, a good description of her visual apparatus.
Okay.
This episode is the highest rated pilot episode in the history of the Fox Broadcasting Company.
That's a fact.
Fact. When Leela points to the "You Gotta Do What You Gotta Do" poster, the man in the poster has 5 fingers, unlike everyone else in the show who has 4.
Was that a discount?
And the beer has settled.
5-finger discount.
No, I get it.
You can. He's still sharp as a tack with the Beethoven joke.
Huh?
Still is.
Matt Groening, creator of the program, named Turanga Leela after Louise Jameson's character in the long-running British science fiction series Doctor Who. Fact.
Is his name pronounced that way?
You know, it's Matt Gorley.
I thought it was Grainig. Am I wrong
Graining?
there?
Graining. How about graining? You want to compromise?
I thought that's what it was. Is it ing? Is it ng at the end? Or is it just
ing?
Okay, graining. Okay, I thought it was
We'll say graining.
I thought it was grainig, but yeah, graining.
Whoa.
They're usually
That was close.
they're usually brown or black. I don't. Oh, I guess they could be ashy too.
Hey, you say potato.
I didn't say
potato.
I stopped saying that in 2017. Okay, he said
Potato? You quit saying in 2017. You quit saying potato.
No, I say potato all the time. He's not gonna make it.
Did you fart?
No, does it smell like fart? know. Probably just my asshole.
Your laugh smells like fart.
This cockpit is stinky.
It's probably honestly my asshole.
You got a stinky leg? You got a
Just my
stinky leg?
butt smells when I sit for
You know
a period
what?
of time.
When you're like me and have the butt that I have, it's stinky all the time.
Nah, it didn't smell that bad.
This episode is one of 3 episodes that do not feature Dr. Zoidberg, the others being Futurama Mars University and Futurama Brannigan Begin Again. John DiMaggio is the only member of the regular main cast whose first appearance in the show is one other than his primary character in the first
As the
scene.
Yankees
That's right.
outfielder.
And he's in the first scene as Mr. Panucci about 8 minutes before the appearance of Bender. I'll stop right there. Please give me some of your interesting... Oh, hold on. I'll give you an intro for your interesting facts.
Interesting fact, this show entered the Guinness Book of World Records with the most current, critically acclaimed animated series.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Run that back real quick.
This show entered the Guinness Book of World Records with current most critically acclaimed animated series, and also the show name comes from the exhibit in the 1939 New York World Fair.
I have
Good work.
trouble understanding the wording of the first.
Don't have him read it again.
I,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't understand the fact.
Repeat after me.
Okay.
Damn it.
The Guinness Book of World Records
No,
entered
no,
the
no.
most
The- no.
currently
'Cause
critically
you're not
acclaimed.
fucking listening.
I listened the first 2 times. It didn't make sense then.
The show
Yes.
entered the Guinness Book World Records
Okay.
as the current most critically acclaimed animated series.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Dude, don't question.
Does it make sense to you?
It doesn't, but we don't. What do you want to do? How long do you want to be here?
No, I get what it's trying to do, but I guess I don't understand that.
I
That's
think it's worded
that's a record.
perfectly. I think it's read correctly.
No,
and
thank
well.
you. He doesn't-
The sentence makes sense.
but what you're saying, if the sentence makes sense, I don't make sense?
No, the sentence makes sense, but the Guinness Book of World it's a world record for the most current critically acclaimed
animated
show.
series.
But they give records based on what's the most current.
What are you getting out of this?
I'm getting a clarification. I don't understand that at all.
Listen,
But you know what? Regardless, fact.
thank you. Although you gave a lot of opinion up
welcome.
until that point.
Do you want to reword it a different way so this guy can understand it?
Yes, I do.
You need to turn up the yellow.
In the year 2000.
Kevin, whatever I fucking say goes. It was in the Guinness Book of World Records as the current most critically acclaimed fucking animated series.
In the year 2000.
Move along. I don't have time for this shit.
Like All American Rejects.
Move along. Aviation question of the day. What airline still in operation invented business class in 1979? Kevin?
Gulf Airlines.
Okay.
Gulf Airline. That's so fucking funny.
He's laughing because he usually he gets them all right.
Sweating
Go ahead
my
and
ass
read
off over here.
read the question again so people can see how ridiculous he was.
What airline still in operation today invented business class in 1979?
And you said?
Gulf Airline.
He didn't have time for interesting facts, but he has time for this.
Yes.
Whoops.
A Pan American.
That's exactly right.
Pan Am.
Pan Am, famously still going strong today.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and break down the pilot episode, the
Pilot?
plot.
What's a pilot?
What's a pilot? For Futurama.
Pylon.
Start us off there, someone.
Space Pilot 3000 is the name of the episode. March 27th of 1999, which was 12 days after my birthday. It's 12/31/1999. The narrator is talking, and Fry is playing a video game.
It's called Monkey Fracas Jr., which is funny.
Sure.
And he's a pizza deliveryman, and he's getting ready to deliver pizza, and his girlfriend pulls up. She's like, "I'm breaking up."
What
with
does
you.
the pizza guy say? He's like, "Get the pizza! What are you doing?"
What's up,
Or
Mr.
something like that.
Panucci?
Yeah, and then the box, it says on the box, "Do not tip delivery boy."
Yeah, and he's like doing one of these okay signs, which apparently is Ku Klux Klan. Is that right?
So
I wrote down every little tiny subtle joke.
Oh my God, you write down everything.
just in case. Yeah, I know there's so many. I'll bring them up whenever I think that they
Periodically?
Not every one needs to be mentioned, obviously, but yeah. You were saying his girlfriend.
His girlfriend
drives
breaks up with him. She says,
Michelle.
I moved all your stuff outside. His bike gets stolen.
Yep.
And then he's delivering a pizza to this cryogenic lab to the name.
I see
Wiener. We were both saying it at the same time. We're saying it at the same time. We were going to do it in unison.
No, hold on. Let's
we were doing it in unison.
hey guys, we'll do it again. You'll say it at the same time, and
Yeah,
then you'll high five that shit.
Yeah.
And then he delivers a pizza to a cryogenic lab, and he delivers it to
I see Wiener.
high five that shit.
Interrupt the go. I see Wiener.
So he's taking a little bit of break, and he's leaning back, doing whatever. Maybe he's eating the pizza. I don't remember.
Yep, drinking a beer, eating the pizza.
He falls. Oh, is he drinking a Slurm?
No, it's a something brow beer.
Okay.
Did you
Brow
catch
beat?
that?
It's a stout.
That's a nice stout.
Yeah.
I can't go.
Yeah. So and he falls back into a cryogenic chamber,
That's right.
and the title screen comes on, and it said Futurama in color.
Yeah, it said that on every episode. I think, right? Didn't it?
Until this one, I had never seen an episode.
Oh, you never said that.
But that's kind of funny, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's funny. Yeah, it was on every. It was on.
And you had to fucking kill it, right?
I didn't kill. What did I kill?
It wasn't
What is?
on-
What am I? What is this obsession with me stepping on your jokes that aren't even jokes?
It's not on
What
every
is
episode.
that?
It's not on every episode. There is a joke at the bottom every
In
episode.
color, it says frequently though. It's not every time. It's different, right?
I think most of the time it is, but you might be right. There might be something the same.
I swear. I could be wrong.
Don't-
I'm wrong. I'm
don't-
wrong.
Don't let it come to that. We don't need to swear. All right, let's fucking move along here.
But there's a montage outside. It shows aliens destroying
You
everything.
were talking
mass-
about coming.
Yeah,
a massive amount of time is passing outside. Right,
I was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
we're seeing the
1,000 years,
destruction
approximately.
of.
A million years.
That's maybe the funniest joke
Yeah.
in the whole episode.
That's great.
Yeah.
So
Because when he said it, because I'm writing notes the whole time. When he said that, I went calculating in my head. I was like,
that can't be right.
Yeah.
and then I looked over at Molly, and she goes, "Yeah, he's not right." I was like, "Oh,
So
It was the funniest
he
part.
gets unfrozen on New Year's Eve 2999.
build a snowman?
Wanna build a snowman?
It doesn't have to be a snowman."
The scientists
I like that
greet
part.
Fry that work at the cryogenic lab. And it's funny because as everything in the world in the past 1,000 years has been destroyed twice, somehow that cryogenic lab is still up and running.
Right.
Yeah, that was
The window is still perfect.
Yep.
The whole building is fine.
I liked that detail.
So the scientists greet him. He gets
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Just like Jason, he's over dramatic about it.
What?
The black guy said that to him.
Was he black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't see color.
the one side.
I'm sorry.
I only see gray.
I'm sorry. He was African American.
I only see graining.
Graining.
So there's a fate assignment officer, and that's Taranga Leela. And I don't
Okay, Leela,
Leela.
Smoke, right?
Smoke show?
Yeah,
She's a good-looking lady, and she's
What do you
voiced. Do you know who she's voiced by?
a hot babe.
The girl from the Married with Children.
That's right, Peggy Bundy herself, Katie
yeah.
Seagal.
I wrote Leva. I thought her name was Leva.
Leela, Leela, I believe.
Ooh, my bad.
Leela.
And then
My apologies. Don't sue me.
so he's talking to Leela. She's kind of like saying, "Hey, we're gonna take care of you here." And he sees a blimp outside, and it says what the year is. He's like, "Is that blimp right?" She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "My God, 1,000,000 years," which is maybe the funniest thing of the whole episode.
Yeah,
Because we've already talked about that.
This is Billy West as Philip J. Fry, probably my favorite voice actor of all time.
he's got a great voice.
He's legitimately an insane person. He worked on the Howard Stern show for many years in the 80s.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
And he was the voice of Stimpy, and then later when John Kricfalusi left, he was also the voice of Ren. But he was the inferior
Yeah.
Ren, but he was as Stimpy.
Yeah, he is Stimpy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think
got that.
I think he was maybe even Bugs Bunny in Space Jam. He's done some Bugs Bunny work too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
And so she says, "Hey, your only living relative is like your great nephew,
Yeah.
Professor Farnsworth, and she's like, okay, well, I got to put your job chip in, your career chip, and she's like, you're a delivery boy.
He's like, I've been doing that forever. I waited 1,000 years not to do it. There's no way. So he escapes.
Yeah, he gets the hell out of there.
And Leela, this is her job. Like, this is what she has to do. So she chases him. And Fry like feels bad that Leela fell into the chamber where he froze, except for like another 1,000 years. So he went back and just moved it to 5
You
minutes.
owe me one.
And then he gets smashed for the first time in one
Yeah,
of
the door.
the Star Trek door. I call it the Star Trek door.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that is funny. Because he's like looking for it one way and it smashes him. And
The other way, yeah.
And anyway, he goes outside and he sees the new world that he's in for the first time.
Whole new world.
Don't you dare take the sky tube.
Which he does.
Did I shit on your bed? Kevin, what do you think I could do to better not shit on his bed? You seem
I
to
don't
do
know.
it more than anyone.
It was. You were complimenting the bit by doing part of the duet in
I
the
thought
Aladdin
I
film.
thought I was. I thought I was.
All right.
Yeah.
You say potato.
Hey, FMR.
Um,
Hashtag FMR.
fuck me, red. fuck me, red.
It's never. You need to rephrase it instead of saying "fuck me, comma right." Just fuck me right.
I've never said comma in my life.
Well, you don't say it, but you
pause.
You're saying "fuck me right?" Question mark. No, I want you to put a period
It
and
should be a
remove the
command.
comma.
It should be a command.
Fuck me right.
Yeah, it should be a command.
You know what? I'll take your notes. And I'll write it on
That's
my
all you
side.
can do. That's all you can do, man.
That's all you can do. I mean, you know what?
Fuck me right.
There's at least 5 more episodes of this podcast. So
Absolutely.
At least 5.
We're gonna end strong. So the sky tube takes him all over town. He says,
He's like, wee. You know, it's like a water park, like roller coaster.
It looks awesome.
Or the thing at the bank too, like the
The pneumatic tube.
the thing, you know.
Do you,
I'm talking about.
yeah, the pneumatic tube. Do you guys want a piece of trivia or not?
I don't really like trivia.
Okay,
but
let's skip
go
it.
aid, yeah.
We'll skip it.
No, go ahead. I don't care.
Okay,
No,
so
do it.
right before he gets in the tube, there's a guy in front of him, and he says, Madison, like, Mutant Garden or something. Radio City Mutant Hall. I think is it.
Yep.
That's not the original. The original was JFK Airport. But JFK Jr. died a few weeks after this was released.
no way.
So they permanently changed it to Radio City Mutant Hall going forward. Fact.
Hello, Rick.
It's a good fact.
So then he leaves the tube and then he sees the booth. He's like, "Oh my god, a phone booth," which seems
Right.
odd that far in the future. I got to
Yeah.
call my relatives.
Well, he
see if it
doesn't
works something
know.
out.
He doesn't know that it's that far into the future.
Yeah,
A million years.
that's a million years. So there's a robot in line behind him, and it's Bender. He's a mainstay, and he's like, "I'm going to call my nephew," but it turns out it's not a phone booth at all.
No, it's a suicide machine.
Yeah, now, this is something you probably
To be honest with you,
this hit home to you.
I was like, I wish there was a suicide machine because this
Only a quarter.
Yeah, for 25 cents, if I would pay somebody right now 25 cents to kill myself. I really would. So, but he thinks it's a telephone. He goes in. Benner goes in with him. He's like, let's go for a twofer. Which,
Yeah.
hey, more party, more people.
He's got yeah.
String.
But why is he trying to save money if he's going to die? I don't know.
Well, well, that's the part of the bit.
That's
He's
the
a robot.
bit.
He's
Jason,
a robot.
Jason, that's the bit.
So fuck
right?
you.
That's the bit.
Hey,
This guy-
fuck me right.
Hey, this asshole.
Fuck me right, guys.
Hey. Oh, you have to just say it better than me, don't you?
So,
Just brought it up.
fuck me right. Fuck me right. They survived the suicide
Like
booth.
me, right?
And Leela is unfrozen, and she goes to her boss, and her boss is like, "Hey, this is your job."
He's a Bindi gentleman, right?
He's like, "You got to do it whether you like it or not, and I have to tell you what to do whether I like it or not,"
Right.
which I do.
Yeah. That guy's
Because
great.
everybody is programmed to whatever job they have, they're programmed to do it.
It kind of streamlines the. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the whole dystopian, utopian, whatever you want to say. It kind of socialist.
This
Outlook
is
to this.
utopia. Stop shitting on my bit, dude. All right.
Utopia is the best show ever. I can't wait for episode 3000. I think we're going to do that on.
So 300. Do it.
No, the bit was 3000.
Oh, the future. Okay.
Bender and Fry, they survived the suicide booth. So hey, why don't we go get some beers? And Bender's like, hey, I'm a bending unit. I want to kill myself because all I do is bend girders, and I find out they were for suicide booths. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Leela then tracks him down, and the boys run into a head
The
museum.
Museum of Heads.
But when you look at it, when they're looking at it, it just says museum.
It says museum, yeah.
And then when they get in there, they realize it's a head museum. They meet the first head The first head they meet.
Yep.
Is the first show we did, right?
Leonard
The
Nimoy.
first pilot we did on
Yeah.
Couch Pilots is Baffled with Leonard Nimoy.
There you go.
Now, this really is the first episode of Futurama you've ever seen?
No.
Okay. So you know that these heads and these things are a reoccurring bit?
No, this is the first.
Okay.
No, I've seen episodes, but I've never seen one that had the head.
The heads.
it's fairly
Nixon,
I've never
Nixon,
seen the
Nixon
head.
has like a whole character arc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh really? He's
Yes.
like
In the show, yeah.
At the beginning, he's like, "Rrr,"
Yeah. That's the thing. I noted that when they were talking to him.
and they're feeding them with like fish flips.
Yeah, I was gonna say. He goes,
It's feeding
we
time."
share our wisdom with those who seek it. It is a life of quiet dignity. And then all of a sudden, feeding time.
You wrote that on your phone?
I have thumbs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very it's a well worded thing to be complimented immediately by something that's very
Yeah.
not dignified.
Yeah. That was a nice little quick bit.
It was a good bit. So Leela tracks him down in the head museum. There's all famous heads in there, and Leela, and then the police.
RoboCop and another cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they come in, they start beating up Fry, and Leela's like, "Hey, don't do that!" And they insult her, so she kicks their ass, right?
And they're like, we're doing our job. We're peace officers.
So
That's great.
Bender
Very
and Fry,
Rodney King-esque, right? About
yeah.
the same time, right?
a few years
10
later, but yeah,
10 years
still in the cultural
about
mind,
there. Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
top of our mind.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Very Rodney Kingy. Oh, high five your shit. Fuck me right. So
No, it's fuck me, right?
fuck
Me?
me right?
You fuck on me, right?
Fuck me right.
Oh, fuck me, right.
No, I don't like that at all. I do not care for that one.
I like that one.
That was
I
your
like that-
favorite?
I like that one. Yeah, that was my favorite.
I don't
one.
know. I don't think so.
I
don't
got
like
one
it.
more, but you mean put it in the pocket?
Yeah, keep it
yeah.
in your pocket for
Yeah, save it.
the end of the show. Message of positivity.
Fry and Bender are kind of backed up into a dead end, and then Fry convinces Bender to use his bending ability to break free.
I can't do that. It's not in my programming. He gets head in a light socket or whatever.
Right.
And
He's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're convincing.
He bends it, and he says, "From now on, I'm going to bend what I want, where I want, who I want." And then
He must have been a podcast co-host with Jason. I think the silence is what killed it. It's what killed the joke. You're just a master at that board now, aren't you?
So Bender bends the bars. They end up going down into Old New York, which
Yeah.
was once New Amsterdam. And
this is my other favorite joke right here. Right before he sees the grate on the ground, they're like, "All right, we're in an alley. Where do we go?" And he's like, "Looks like one of us will have to bend this grate." And then he just opens the grate, and then the look on Bender's face is like, "Oh."
He's so disappointed.
and then they go down and they close it, and he just
And he
bends
bends
it
it.
anyway.
He kind of chuckles, right? He's
Yeah,
Yeah.
still got it.
Yeah, but apparently we're in New York this whole time.
Yeah.
But they go underground to where we find out later the mutants live in Old New York.
Old New York was once New Amsterdam, like I said.
Yeah. Why'd they change it?
I don't know.
You can't say, probably.
I can't say. That's
People-
what it is.
People just liked it.
Better that way.
So they make their way down there, and Fry's thinking about his past.
Rockefeller Center, skating and stuff, and yeah.
And then Leela catches
Whole
up
thing.
with him, and she says, "You know what, guys? I know what it's like to be alone. I'm the last one of my species, and I've been abandoned here, so I get how you feel."
right. She said like her parents like dropped her off there and then left.
Yeah,
She doesn't know
abandoned
where
her.
she's from. She understands how it is to be alone. That's
So,
the kind of girls
So she
I
says
like.
she quits.
Like that's the kind of girls I like.
You like a desolate woman, right? Desolate comes to
Oh
mind.
yes, desolate for sure.
So she quits, and that reminded me of you ever see That Thing You Do?
I'm aware of the movie. I haven't seen it.
The guy quits. One of the guys quits, and he's in the booth. They're about to record. He goes, "I quit. I 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 quit."
All right, that's good enough.
That's fine.
You decided to do.
We've done a lot worse than that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Shit
on my bits.
Shit on his own bit.
Shitting on the bits.
So they go to, they see on the TV as they're going to find the Dr. Farnsworth, right?
Yeah,
Professor Hubert Farnsworth.
Yeah,
he's
Professor
sleeping.
Hubert.
He's sleeping in his apartment. He's watching TV, and Dick Clark's
rocking New Year's Eve, baby. High five that shit. Oh, wow.
They arrive at Farnsworth Place, and he uses some sort of machine to confirm that they are related. And then he shows them around. And
You
he said,
gotta keep them related.
"This is maybe my third favorite joke."
All right.
He's like, here's my workstation, here's my intergalactic spaceship, here's my drawer of assorted lengths of wire, and then you hear Fry go, "Whoa!"
And then he says something like, let me show you how you use those assorted wires.
The fact that it has all this crazy shit happening, and the wires is what Fry's like, "Oh, whoa!"
So
That's the best.
That is great, yeah.
All of a sudden, knock on the door. There's a police. The
Space
popo.
police.
And Nixon is there somehow.
What? Yeah, he's there.
Yep.
And
He's
Fry's like, let's get the fuck out of here. You got a spaceship. Let's go. And they're like, okay. And then, right when the police knock on the door, they show Bender, and he shits a brick.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
that was funny.
I didn't see
He
that.
shit
I
a
didn't
brick.
see
Yeah,
that.
Shits an
he
actual brick, yeah.
literally shit a brick.
They get in the
great.
spaceship. The cops are ready to fire on these guys if they try to escape in the spaceship, but
Can't.
thankfully it's coinciding with
2,
the countdown.
1.
Then the bell drops, right?
Bell drops.
That's what she said.
And they escape among the fireworks. Professor offers them positions as his new crew. He has extra career chips. You know what's really funny? He empties an envelope that says contents of Space Wasp's stomach.
Space Wasp's
Right.
stomach.
And there's a
What
later
happened to your
episode-
old crew? He's like, what happened was unfortunate. Let's not worry about that. Yeah.
There is a later episode where it's found that they go to a Space Wasp planet. Have you seen that one?
Yep, I've seen. I think I've literally seen them all. Yeah.
Those are things like they couldn't have possibly planned for, but
Yep.
they're like, what can we mine from this
Sure.
first episode and build a whole new episode about?
And Fry's like very excited about being a crew member of the spaceship. He's like, "What's my job?"
He's like, you'll be responsible from taking inventory and crates from one destination to a different. He's like, all right, I'm a delivery boy.
He says, like a delivery boy? He goes, well, yeah. All right, I'm a delivery boy. Boom, credits.
Yeah.
That's like the best ending, right?
Boom, credits, man.
That's the best ending.
Please remain seated as we are now crossing a zone of turbulence.
Turbulence.
Turbulence. What went wrong with this? Why did it not go to series? Why did this show be a one and done?
I'm just gonna a little precursor. There's nothing wrong with this.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with this.
Fucking killed the bit.
There's nothing wrong with this. You kill your own bits.
So
You do it to yourself.
here's a criticism.
Dip, potato chip.
Here's a criticism I have of it. I thought when I first saw it, when it first was a show, I was like, this is just like The Simpsons, and I don't like The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
I did not. I was 9 years old. I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons when I was like 9, 10, whatever.
Why?
My parents didn't want me to watch it when I was a
Is this
when I was
too
a
good?
young, just cause. And
Is this too good? Too funny?
it's too funny. Yeah, whatever.
They're like,
and so
we don't want him to have a comic bone in his body.
well, it's like the thing where your dad says something that's not true, and you believe it for way too long.
you know,
Like turning on the light in the car, it is illegal. Like that.
Is that not illegal?
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
in my opinion, the reason why your mom and dad didn't want you
They
to
said
watch
it's not funny.
Oh.
So I said, hey, yeah. In your opinion, the reason
I guess
why?
I'll finish the sentence.
Why? Because they didn't want me to watch it. That's all that matters, right? To their parents.
No, it's because Simpsons was not funny.
Oh. Well, no, well, it doesn't matter if it was or was not. They said it's not funny, so you're not missing anything. Okay. So I believed them. Come to find out,
It was not funny.
a lot of other people thought it was funny. I necessarily, looking back, I don't think it's that funny. But at the time, it was for many other people. They were just saying that. I bet you they thought it was funny.
It was not funny, right? High five that shit. Chihuahua.
Why did it work then, Blake? Why did this show work?
I think one of the reasons why it worked, well, first of all, it was funny. For two, I think the creator had the creators.
What's his name? How do you say his name?
It's great. Ning?
That's close.
Groening?
Jumanji.
All right.
The reason why this worked
Matt
is because they had 10 years by this point of The Simpsons. They knew. Really going to fart during a podcast?
No, he was just moving the chair
Oh.
to fart.
I'm a fart man. No, I think they had like 10 years of experience with Simpsons. They knew what would work. To me, this was funny, like adult funny, but not like vulgar. We've watched a lot of like cartoons that were made for adults that was just vulgar. This was made for smart adults, I guess. Way to put it.
Rick and Morty of its time.
Yeah,
kind
Ricky
of.
Rackman.
Famously
would love
written
this.
by like Harvard kids and
Sure.
like MIT people. They would get their information on
Yale.
all the different Ivy Leagues represented equally.
Yeah, I remember in high school, my science teacher was like, "It's very factual.
It's scientifically
like,
accurate,
A lot
yeah.
of the stuff is actually, yeah,
As much as it can be.
yeah. Except for it's a fucking cartoon.
This is the show that Matt Groening, I will say, always wanted to make. This is the one. It's not obviously what shot him to prominence.
So by then he had maybe $100 million in his pocket. So he's
least,
like, I can do whatever I want.
If he had 1% on the merchandising, yes, he had $100
God.
million.
Well, I did tell you that he is worth the
Something
Simpsons.
million, something, right?
Why did you close your eyes for?
I was thinking
I'm
of the
gonna
number
look at
because
me,
you said
Look
it.
at me. $650 million.
I think he was closing his eyes because he's trying to tell you what SARS stood for.
Saturated anal release.
Oh,
Sex.
you said saturated anal. Was it released? Did you say released? Did you?
I don't even think it was anal before. I think it was arousal or something.
Yeah, I think. I thought you got it right. Well, we'll go with that. That's what it is.
You say potato, I say anal, bro.
You say potato, I say tomato.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seatbelt.
You know Molly's the best part of this show, right?
Oh, no, for sure.
I don't care for her.
I like her when her face is in the pillow.
Season 1, Futurama. Rotten Tomatoes. What do you guys think? Critics.
Season 1 critics, Rotten Tomatoes, 68%.
89.
Oh, what?
Audience. What do you think?
Audience.
What do you think, Blake?
Audience.
On Rotten Tomatoes,
Rotten Tomatoes.
Season 1.
93.
95.
Wow.
89 and 95.
I didn't know it was that universally loved.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Let's look to IMDb and see what people from
In our
mind. No, this is where I say around the world,
I'm sorry.
like I've been smoking
bad.
and hacking.
My bad.
Pilot episode, specifically this episode, not the season, not the series overall, but the
Okay.
You know the deal. What's
Yeah.
what's the score?
Didn't look at all. 6.5.
Okay, Blake is a pumpkin eater. Let's hear it.
It's 8.7, baby.
He's right. And how many ratings
Nice.
is that?
5,036.
No, it's 2,555.
Not bad.
2,536.
Critic reviews.
8.7. Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's
Well,
is, yeah.
that's just for the episode, which
Yeah,
is
okay.
high for the episode.
Okay, yeah.
For the series overall, it's 8.4, which is still very high.
That's
for
really
IMDb.
high. Yeah.
This show,
High. So high, you'd think that people lived in
Illinois. You see my drug rug I wore over here, bro?
this show
Keeps it
was
smelling
on 1999, 2004, and then went into heavy syndication on.
Comedy Central.
Well, I think it was at first on Adult Swim.
Yeah, Adult Swim, yeah.
Why did it get canceled? I
I don't know.
I didn't look
And then it
into
got
that
brought
much.
back by Comedy Central,
was
and then it
about-
got canceled again.
I think it was about 3 years on Adult Swim, where it was in heavy reruns.
Yeah.
And then it went away for a very short time, and then Comedy Central put out 3 movies. Or 3 or 4 movies. There's
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's like
Yeah,
The Beast with the Billion Backs, Bender's
remember
Big
that.
Score, Big Green
Booty
Yonder, or
Bitches.
something? Big Booty Bitches. Thank you. Mm-hmm. There's like 3 or 4 different made-for-TV movies.
Totally remember that.
Which they ended up chopping into like 3 or 4 episodes, and they took all those movies and said, "That's a season."
Yeah, yeah.
And then Comedy Central, I think, did put out like another 4, maybe 5. And I honestly, I have not seen all those. Those
I
first
didn't
4 or
see those,
5
yeah.
seasons, I know those pretty well, and I love those, and I own them. But it came back. This is a show that had an incredible cult, ravenous following.
I think I own all of it on a hard drive, like an old hard drive. I think I back in the days of LimeWire and all that.
Yeah.
I got all the seasons of it, I think.
So it ended its run in 2013, but just 3 years ago, in 2017, when Chris Hardwick was still heavily involved with the Nerdist, he gathered everyone from the show, and they did an audio-only episode. That's the only way it's available is audio.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the last
remember that.
dance for that show for now. But who knows? A show like that, I feel like, is something that is never dead until some of the major voice actors go kapoof. And as crazy as Billy West is, boy, the clock is ticking on that guy. Critic reviews. In a review by Patrick Lee in Science Fiction Weekly based on a viewing of this episode alone, Futurama was deemed as not as funny as The Simpsons, particularly...
What?
Just let me fucking finish. It's Patrick Lee's... That's his review. It's Patrick Lee.
It is Patrick
okay?
Lee. It's Patrick Lee.
It's just Patrick. It's not what I think. We know it's not what you think. Okay? Is Eli still in the shower? Did he text you? I don't know. I don't even want to read it.
No,
Patrick Lee.
No,
come on,
I'm
Jason.
skipping to the next one.
Don't be an asshole. Just read it.
I'm skipping to the next one.
Go to the next.
Rob Owen, if it's okay with you, Blake, of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette noted that although the episode contains some skewed humor as The Simpsons, it was not as smart and funny, and he attributed this to the large amount of exposition and character introduction required of a television series pilot, noting that this was off to a good start.
Okay.
Let's see here. In
agree with that.
2013,
Didn't yell at
IGN...
you, did he?
In 2013, IGN ranked it as the 17th best Futurama episode, writing that it deserved... Hello? Can anyone hear me? What was that? Just fucking around?
No, just doing something. Go ahead.
Doing what? Fuck this.
No, you can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FCI Airport. Local time is 11:11.
Here he is.
Temperature is 69 degrees.
That's what he was doing. He's unmuting that microphone.
Please remain seated.
How's that?
You could have phone.
Until the captain.
Yeah, let's get him on the mic here. We got to find out what's going on.
He watched it, so
Sit down.
sit the fuck down.
Jesus.
Do what I say.
Does he always talk to you like that?
Only after 9:30 p.m.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 9:30 beers.
Eli, welcome to the show.
Sometimes that thing, I messed it up the last time I
Brand
touched
new.
it.
It's fucking
No,
brand
the
new.
last time I touched it, I messed it up. Yeah, go for it. Hello, Eli.
Hello.
Hey, why did you text Blake that you were taking a shower?
Cause I don't know. Cause if he came in and I was gone and Velma was just sitting on the couch.
If I, would that bother him if he saw the dog alone?
Yeah.
He's got weird things about that dog, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing he does about the dog? Don't look at him. Look at me.
He like gets on the ground with her and he goes like, and he like come here, and then she like up to like crawls
It's
up
called
to him.
zoomies. It's called zoomies. Right? It's called zoomies.
But you're watching a grown man on the floor.
It is. It's kind of funny.
Okay, so that's him playing with
kinda
the dog. But he would come upstairs and he would see the dog by itself, and that would be off-putting to him. What's something similar to that, where he's not having an interaction with the dog, but he's conscious of what the dog is doing, and it would disturb him?
If the
He's got an example immediately.
I know.
So sometimes if no one's paying attention to her, she'll just go into their guys' bedroom and just lay down, and then
Does that bother Blake?
yeah.
He wants her to have attention all the time?
I think so.
Do you think that Velma is the dog equivalent to Blake, where it always needs attention?
Maybe.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
It does. It's probably the smartest thing I've ever heard.
Do you think that Blake crafts his pets in his own image, or he seeks out similar pets that have the same kind of? I don't want to say mental deficiency. That doesn't seem right. But same personality as him. Do you think he seeks out animals with the same personality?
No, I think he just finds them on luck.
Okay.
Because-
Just falls into it.
Because Rory was completely chance because you got her when she was 8 weeks old. No emotions at all. So
Are you crying? Are you sad?
Of course he is.
What are you sad about?
Because you hit the nail on the head. He crafts dogs to his own personality.
Like Christ.
Like Christ.
Like Christ crafted us in his own image.
Yep.
Are you sad? What are you
He's sad
about?
happy. He's sad happy.
Are you happy?
He doesn't like when you talk about the dogs for some reason.
thankfully we don't have cats. Without
I don't know
whole
what
nother story.
Fuck cats.
I don't know what you did to upset him, Eli, but you probably should leave pretty quick.
You're fine. You watched this pilot,
Which one?
Futurama.
Futurama,
Futurama,
right?
yeah.
Have you seen it
Stay-
before? Have you seen any of the episodes?
Yeah, I've seen the
besides?
episodes, and I've
Okay.
seen the pilot before.
Cool.
Did you like it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you rate it 1 to 7?
probably a 6.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
He liked it. We laughed a couple times, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a funny pilot.
It's a very good pilot.
I like the Museum of Heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite head?
Hey, whoa. Whoa, buddy.
Hey, this is guy talk, all right? It's just locker room talk. Nothing to cry about.
room talk.
I couldn't get a really good view on all the heads.
Grover Cleveland was mine. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
I like Nixon. He plays a big role in the show later on, right? There's a whole arc, right?
I like Baby Nixon chili. Do you remember that?
Ah,
This is
yes.
a suicide booth.
Baby Dixon chili. Yeah.
Kevin, I turn to you on the scale of 1 to 7 based off the television program Wings, affectionately and accurately known as the thing I said. 1 being the worst score you can get. That's the character from the show called Roy Biggins. And 7 is the best score you can get, and that's the, what'd you say, Bobby Brady last week?
Yeah, Bobby Brady.
Why is there a $5 bill on the wall ceiling?
Some rich bitch.
What do you rate this?
So I'm gonna give a little backstory here. So I used to watch this when it was on like Adult Swim all the time when I was younger, and it was like a late night. I had a TV in my room, and it was me and my brother's room. We both shared a room, but we would watch Futurama a lot when we were in like middle school, high school age at night because it was on like real late.
Sure.
And we weren't supposed to be away, but it was at the age where it was like, yeah, we're not supposed to be, but like our room was kind of far away, and it's like, you know, it's our fault if we don't wake up for school at that point. I think my parents had even said that, like, okay, you guys are idiots, but you know, it's your fault if you're tired at school. I had perfect attendance in high school. Like, they wouldn't let me miss a day for just being tired. So it was one of my favorite shows, and this podcast does not have enough 7s. This is a 7.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. That is.
You gave Poor Devil a 7.
That's
So
true.
Like the same we did. It was June.
Captain Philip Restisher, how do you rate Futurama?
You know, Space Pilot 3000. I watched it with my wife.
Wow.
My
Now I have.
All right. And I watched it with my son.
Son.
And we gave it the. Speaking of the devil,
Yeah, Poor Devil.
we gave it a 6, a 6, and a 6.
Ooh.
I enjoyed this. I had fun with it. I was invested. I'm gonna watch more with my son. We're gonna watch instead of the Goldbergs. We're gonna watch this bullshit.
I mean, it's on there. It's available
Yeah,
for you.
I'm paying
it's
for it.
there.
Why
Yeah,
not?
why
Yeah.
not?
I liked it. I thought the adult humor was adult, like smart humor. It wasn't trashy stuff that we've watched before with
Yeah.
with cover your ears, penises,
headphones.
dicks,
Cover your headphones.
vaginas. You know,
That's what you chose?
Making it
him?
louder.
Yeah. Really pump that into his skull.
Kama Sutras. No, but it was smart adult comedy, and that's why I liked it.
Yeah,
100 times better than The Simpsons. I'm giving it a 6.
The
6.
suicide booth.
Yeah. that
It was
great.
funny, right?
Yeah.
That's a great. It
Funny.
was great. 25 cents. Jason,
Yes.
what do you rate Futurama?
I love
7, 6, 6. What do you got?
I love the series. I think it's great. Overall, The Simpsons has had a bigger cultural effect, and I think The Simpsons is for that
Trash.
reason. I do like The Simpsons better,
sorry.
but it's neck and neck. This show is phenomenal. Futurama is very, very good. This episode was very, very good. If we're looking at last week's episode of The Simpsons, the pilot, this one is way better.
Yeah.
This is way better.
Knew what they were doing.
Eli, you watched The Simpsons and Futurama. Which one was better?
Futurama.
Yeah, for sure.
There are some YouTube videos saying that like 10 times Simpsons predicted the future. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah,
If you-
it
if you,
does affect.
If you make
culture
700
that way,
episodes, you're going to get a few things right.
yeah, on accident.
Yeah. There's nothing to dislike here. This is great. This is a master refining and saying, I have the resources to do what I really want to do. This is he always wanted to make a space show, a science fiction show. He did it. And it was fantastic.
Because that was 10 years into it. He already had $200 million. Why
At
not?
least.
I don't know why it took that long, but that's the amount
I'm
of
trying
time
to break
did.
it down. And
This is a 7. This is
7.
perfect.
Oh,
This
nice.
is perfect. This
is.
Two
show,
sevens,
this show's
two
fantastic.
6s,
And with that,
and this is the one that I picked.
yeah. And with that, we'll see if it translates the downloads for you. I strongly suspect it will not.
I'm going to use the right hashtag, so hopefully so.
I'm gonna share it.
Thank
The Simpsons one.
you. Fuck you.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
Now we close the book on Futurama, and we will never speak of that show again.
Ever.
But join us next time, won't you please? Now, everyone watch Blake's face when I say this. Join us next time, won't you please, when we watch the pilot episode of Seinfeld. Watch his face. He's trying hard. He's thinking it in his head. Watch his face. There it is. There it is.
Why?
There it is.
Why are we watching this?
Because I was...
What's the deal with airline food?
Stupid.
I was told that I could pick 5 episodes of shows that I love.
I wish I would have changed the rules a little bit. Like,
To what? Just do what you want to do, and I just kind of
No,
I
I-
sit at your feet, and I get the crumbs from your table. Is that what it is?
Give me crumbs.
I think
more
what we should-
breadcrumbs, please.
what we should have,
leavings, sir? Can I have your scraps?
I need a little bit of green beans. I just had the scraps.
I think
Oh,
what we should have done
scraps,
is like
please,
karaoke
sir.
Big E.
Yeah.
Like we put him in a hat and we pull one out.
Oh, we don't even do that.
You came up with the idea for the season. This was your idea.
Fuck me right.
You are reaping what you sow.
Yeah, bye. Whatever. I'll watch it.
A little bit of advice.
Yes, you will watch it.
Don't do Alice.
No, it's funny. It is funny.
Okay.
There was a spinoff. God damn it. There was
I
no
know.
spinoff of
I know.
Seinfeld, was there? No.
Yeah.
There was
there
a,
was a spin-off of Seinfeld.
what was it?
Curb Your Enthusiasm, kinda.
No. That's just because
Eh,
the
it's the
writer
same
was the
thing.
same person.
Creator.
What was the spinoff of Alice? Is it Rhoda?
Flo.
Oh, Flo.
Flo had her own show.
Flo.
Kiss my grits.
Pardon me, Flo.
I'm sorry, are we bothering you and keeping you awake? You little fucker.
Jesus. Good Lord.
Have a good time. You're hanging out with the boys.
If you want to
Sit
talk,
up straight, God damn
I'm
it.
going to give you my number if you want to talk later. You need someone to talk to. If you need someone to talk to or tell about when you're going to take showers. Here's a little something
I
to
bet you
wet
wanna
your
know that,
whistle.
huh?
Yeah,
Let's-
hell yeah, I do.
Wet,
Hell yeah.
Wet my whistle with Seinfeld.
The continuing misadventures of neurotic New York City stand-up Jerry Seinfeld and his equally neurotic New York City friends. You can find the entire episode of Seinfeld by subscribing to Couch Pilots and SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your favorite podcast app of choice, and then simply click on one of our classically blue links in our show notes, or go to Hulu, and you know what to do.
Thank God. So I don't have to go to your house for this.
You're not invited.
But there's one coming up. I'm going to have to go to your house.
The Sopranos over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like The Sopranos over here.
Have you ever seen The Sopranos, Eli?
No.
Thank you. You want to watch it with me? I'm sure it's great.
It is very good.
What's with you, the Jews?
The Sopranos over here famously kicked off what is now known as the golden age of television.
Oh. I thought that was Saturday Night Live.
You are.
No, that you said the same thing for Saturday Night Live.
I did not say
Golden
that.
Age of television.
Nope, never said that before on the show ever.
When we watched David Letterman. The Golden Age
Nope,
of television.
never said that. I've never
Is that
even
a
seen
Nix
that.
in there? Not a crook.
I'm covered in phlebitis.
My grandpa did that. R.I.P. Grandpa. It was his birthday
Killed
yesterday.
himself,
Yeah. No, he
Said you're
he did-
inadequate, right?
He did. He did.
No, that's your grandpa.
Oh, that's mine. That's right.
He did his Nixon impression one time.
killed him.
And I always said, do your Nixon impression. He would go, and he would just shake his face.
On command, would just do it.
Yeah, like a real fat face, and he'd be like,
Not even a word.
No.
Just gibberish.
I'm not a crook.
Oh, I'm not a crook. Oh, I got you that time.
He was very famous for doing awful impressions. Yeah.
Oh, well, that
Anyways.
sounds like someone I know. Blake, do you want to tell the people how to reach the show?
Yeah, sure. Go
Bill
to.
Cartwright?
You want me to do it as Bill Cartwright?
Yeah, correct.
I do want that.
Yeah.
Intro me.
Okay.
Boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom. Ladies and gentlemen from North Carolina, Bill Cartwright.
That's is that Parsons Project, right?
Yeah, Sirius.
Should I do that or not? You want the Bulls intro music?
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
get it. I got it on my phone.
You do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably gonna be faster than me. I'm just gonna check my email real quick.
So we're doing a show right now.
Oh, my credit score has been adjusted.
Good.
Do you have the microphone right place?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome now, your Chicago Bulls. 6'6", hailing from North Carolina, Micah Jorgen. Now, 8 feet tall, from the backwoods of Mississippi, Bill Cartwright.
Hey everybody, you want to know how to contact the show? CouchPodsPodcast.com. Every episode's available. Check it out. We also have all the links to our social medias. You want to have 3 rings on your finger and 1 in the butt? Check out CouchPodsPodcast.com. It's that and Spotify. That's the only place you can get all episodes. iTunes sucks ball sacks. Hey, Jason, you want to email us? CouchPodsPod@gmail.com. Check me out. And also, we got ourselves a Patreon page. Patreon.com/CouchPilots. Check it out. We got some things to do there. Jason, anything else?
You can call the show, and you can use the phone number 910-PILOTS-1, which is 910-745-6871.
That's
Nice.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, everybody knows it.
Blake, do you want to plug your other show? You've been forgetting to do that lately.
Nope, because as of right now, it's gone. So
What do you mean, as of right now?
What do you mean it's gone?
he's gone.
As of right now.
You're done doing it?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we have other stuff going on.
Who does?
Huh?
Oh.
No. Here's the thing. Don't. It's not you. Don't.
What did Eli do? Did he shower too much?
He showers a lot, and there's a lot of soap gone.
Is he too? Did he get
It's
too?
Adidas soap.
Did he get too clean?
He's gonna be a great basketball player.
Too clean.
I hate it when he's so clean. Even his
No.
elbow, even his elbows smell
Ooh,
good.
that was close. Okay. Hey, are you not? Can you not talk about it?
Huh? No.
Did you not hear me? I feel like I'm speaking very clearly.
Huh?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you.
Beethoven was deaf, you know.
Huh?
In the year 2000.
What?
That's great. In the year 2000.
I don't like that.
Okay. Well, fuck me, right?
No,
Anyway,
you said it wrong.
no. I got a second job, and
Oh, yeah.
and
Yes.
my what?
As a.
We're behind times. We're
Are
in
you
the
not
future.
gonna tell them what you are?
We did it. Or
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we did it at the beginning.
maybe show up at the beginning.
Well, you guys didn't tell me to show up. at the
And
beginning.
me and Eli are in a. And me and Eli are going to be on a bowling team on Sundays.
On
so-
Sundays?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Can you just not do it on Sunday?
It's the best day for it. Usually, right? Isn't
What's
it?
going to happen to all these drops?
Well, you got the Mat Libs ones. We know what happened to those. You got them forever.
You really not going to do it anymore?
Yeah, you can.
Eh.
Hey,
Why are you being so...
give me the stuff. We'll make it free, so you don't have to pay for it.
No, I'm not paying for it now.
Oh, you're not?
No.
No, he put it.
Well, then-
he put that show on Tim's service.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Do you want a message of positivity?
Yes.
Do it. Do the show.
We're coming into February. It's right around the corner.
In like a lion.
Out like a
Lion.
lion.
In like a lion, out like a lion.
If you have a loved one, if you have a significant other, this is the time
Oh, yeah.
to do whatever you can to make them feel great about themselves. Eli is going to make his mom a coupon book for free back massages and
Why
stuff.
don't you do that?
Huh?
Why don't you do that? When was the last time you gave her a back massage?
I've massaged her feet 10 times more than you, and you know it's disgusting.
I know it's disgusting.
Thank
but
you
still,
very much. So, anyway, if you have a loved one, if you have a significant other, cherish them. They're not going to be around for long. Believe me, I've been married 3 times.
Could be around for long. I thought you were gonna say forever, but you just said for long. It's like,
I never looked
that's
that
way that's way less than forever.
I'm not looking that far in the future. Dee Dee, we love you very much. We hope you're safe.
Yes.
And we did this episode for you to make you happy and to take your mind off stuff. So,
Yeah.
and she specifically said Futurama, and she specifically says kayfabe, kill a slice before she said Matt first, but we couldn't get Matt.
Yeah, you
so.
can't.
He was just on anyway. We don't need to begin this.
Second-
Futurama was a fantastic pick. Would you like to plug some stuff, Kevin?
As podcast, karaoke biggie.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Don't sit
KARA space BIG space E.
don't sit on guys in a bowling alley. Make sure you keep doing it.
Well, you can sit on it, but don't get off of it.
We're sorry we're boring you. Jesus Christ. Fuck that guy, right?
All right.